Nigerians, after listening to what this man, you guys are seeing in this video, wetin this man just expose about Peter Obi for inside this interview, I don finally see the reason why VDM talk say na only fool, na only mugu na go vote for APC 2027. Sit down make you lis ten to this video abeg, because this video na bomb, but na wetin this man come dey expose at the ending of this video about Peter Obi, na wetin I wan make you hear, and make una say una share this video because more Nigerians need to come lis ten to wetin I dey hear for inside this particular video.
God, look at his congregation, look at his flock. Some of them are not looking well. Some of them are, seeking help at all times, and the church also become a welfare grant to assist. So when things of this nature happen, the honest lies that everybody will galvanize and speak the truth to governance. This is where you have not fared well. If he says the president should not wear khaki, president wear khaki.
He's saying that the president should give an order and go to sleep. No, that's what Trump does.
That's what I'm saying. In 2014, when the Chibok girls were, adopted, this sitting president today asked Jonathan to resign.
And Jonathan actually went to the front lines. We saw the pictures.
That's where I'm going, Esther. Asked Jonathan to resign if he cannot secure Nigerians. Then what happened? At that time, there were doubts whether election was going to hold in all that northeastern part of Nigeria, where Boko Haram, had sway then. But look at what Jonathan did. Jonathan flushed out Boko Haram from all the local governments and went to the war front. We saw Jonathan at the front line with the camouflage with Nigerian soldiers. What was he doing? That's moral boosting. That a leader leads from the front, Esther, not from behind. He was with them. When the troop sees that a commander, why is he wearing that toga, commander in chief?
Do you think age is a factor for the president? He's not as young as Jonathan. He's not as agile and active as Jonathan.
Esther, we are told that president is 74 years now.
No, the president is more than
74 years. Don't be old man. Is it not what we are told?
Sir, are you going to be defending that? That's now? Google age now. If you look at how old his daughter is, the Yaloja of Nigeria or something, if you
you are defending that for him, which means he also has.
No, I'm not defending. I'm saying that. Did he give birth when he was 7 years?
That's perjury in law. Now, what they call it, because if you give a false age declaration as against your normal age, you are gone against the law.
No, sir, there are a lot of Nigerians with Google age now.
Esther, the law will begin to catch up on them one
Does
after
Google
the other.
age do law?
No, forget about it. Let me tell you, do Google age and get into the office, but also try as much as possible to do that same Google. Physical appearance and be strong enough to take the responsibility of that office. Why will he do Google age if he knows that he cannot function well in that office any longer? He shouldn't now. The office of the president is not an office it's a 24 hours office. It's not an office that I close 4 a.m. or 4 p.m. or 5 p.m. and go home and sleep. So let's use
the Google age. Trump is also the same.
Trump is even as we speak. Trump is older, because if he told others he's 74, Trump is about 80 now. You understand? So
Trump is about 75,
79, 80. Yes, Trump. It's not a 75 years old guy. Trump, check well, Esther. Trump is not a 75 years old guy. He's 79, 80. So if Trump can function well now. And we saw Jonathan went to the front line, and after he told Jonathan that he should resign if he cannot secure Nigerians.
You're right, he's 80.
Yes,
and he's even my birth month, June 14th.
Yes, it's not a baby. It's not a baby.
But he's agile,
Yes. So if the president, gave us Google age to get into the office, he should still use the Google age to strengthen himself and do the responsibility of his office before Nigerians. That's number one. Number two, Esther, when Osama bin Laden was an issue, and the US, Obama promised that he was going to capture Osama bin Laden. The day everything was set for Osama bin Laden to be captured, we saw Obama in the situation room, command and control room with all the generals, and they were monitoring what was going on in faraway Pakistan, where Obama was here hiding, and he was there. What was he doing there then? Because he's the commander-in-chief. So if you are commander-in-chief, you must wear khaki. You must not go and sleep in the bedroom when Nigerians are in the bush, our children are in the bush. You just made mention of a 300 million ransom on one person's head.
Yes,
and you just
300 million.
Look at all the killings you just made mention of now, Niger State and Benue State. So the president should have eye to sleep in this kind of condition. Then he should not look back, and you have told somebody before that he should resign if he cannot secure Nigeria. Then if he's using Google Age, let him take that resignation and tell Nigerians that, oh, I never knew that the responsibility of the office was as much demanding as this. And okay, and because of my age and my health, I can no longer carry it. Look at, let me tell you, when Abdullahi, the former chairman, Adamu Abdullahi, the former chairman of APC, left the office, what did they tell us? They said because of a health.
Yes.
The president can also use that. When Anjurin Gelali was sacked, what did they tell us? They said he want to go and attend to family and health. You understand? When Ganduje was also taken out of chairmanship of APC, that what did they tell us? They say health. So APC has actually perfected this a matter of sacking people and telling Nigerians that it's as a result of health. So the president can as well tell that
as we're talking, there are about 6 southern Kaduna hostages. Despite ransom payments, they killed them.
Yes, they killed them. So the president can as well tell Nigerians that, oh, I'm also taking a leave because of health, or because I didn't know that the responsibility of the office is so demanding and I can no longer, be able to function well in that office. That's a good one. That's very, commendable. Nigerians will applaud him, if he gets to that level. Then fast forward to Sultan, that I now just suddenly woke up because Mark Bank chairman in Benue State has been killed. That's to tell you that I keep telling you that they know the genesis of this insecurity in Nigeria, and if they want to solve it, genuinely they know what to do. Samuel Deborah was killed in his own domain. What did he say? The young student that was lynched in Sokoto, what did he say?
He kept quiet.
What did he say?
They kept quiet.
A
lot of them supported what happened. Even a government, somebody working for the government, Bashir Ahmed, said it is at the end of the day, blasphemy is whatever, that he's happy to be called a term the terrorist.
At the end of the day, they said it was civil disturbance. So that case died in that manner.
Or the young woman who was pushed to the mob from the police station,
from the police station,
that was murdered.
So when we hear that somebody at that position, the Sultan of Sokoto, now being selective because it has happened to one of their own, that is when he now remember that there is insecurity, or the government should investigate and look into the matter. It's a shame, Esther. They know the problem that they brought on ground, and they are the one that Nigeria should call upon to also assist in solving this problem. Then look at now, when I heard of that death that day, I think I was talking to one of my friends, say there is going to be a reprisal attack. Benue people must not go and sleep. We have not even seen. This is the time that if the security apparatus actually functional, this is the time they have to beef up security around Benue and those where that matter happens.
You're saying that the 15th that was more is just the tip of the iceberg.
This is still a tea party, Esther.
But why would the residents?
If you know the trajectory of killing in Benue, look at Yewata, 200 and something wiped off, 300. Then you are not talking about now one of their leaders has been killed, and you are saying 15. Esther, this is if the Nigeria security system, paraphernalia, actually think that they know what to do, they should not allow anything to happen to Benue people before they now say, oh, it was a reprisal attack, and now we are investigating.
They're even saying this is not a reprisal attack.
No, I mean
that's what they're saying.
That's what they're saying. But
it is too coincidental not to conclude.
Well, even if it's not a reprisal attack, the security should be beefed up because we know these people, whom they are. And remember, it is one of their leaders that is killed now. So these people will come on a revenge. So they should try as much as possible now to make sure that security are on ground 24 hours. And it should not be a situation that is only done within 1 week, and after 1 week they move. Because we don't know when these people are going to come. They will definitely come.
It's quite
with their own antecedent and what we have read from them over the years.
Well, this administration is really focused on infrastructure, basically roads. Just yesterday, the presidency approved 27 more roads to be worked on. They're existing roads anyway, but to upgrade them and make them better. And today, the presidency, in reaction to that, because Nigerians were criticizing by saying, now road we go chop, things they had for economy, money no day, job no day, light no day, insecurity, all those kind of things. We're expecting that you will subsidize any of the sectors that is very primarily affecting us, but you're always on road. And the presidency has defended by saying road is good. It helps for economic linkage. Commercial activities can thrive if you have good roads. And the presidency has said they are focused on delivering tangible results rather than occupying space, insisting that ongoing infrastructural projects across the FCT reflects the government's commitment to improving the lives of Nigerians. This was obviously spoken through the Senate President Godswill Akpabio during the inauguration of a newly constructed Akunwumi Ajibola Street, which comprises important local streets 16, 18 and 19 in Gaduwa District, Abuja. Tinubu said the road project symbolized the government's resolve to restore access and fulfill its promises under the renewed hope agenda. Beyond that, this same Senate President was asking a question that how come is PDP still existing? He thought that the party was dead.
I watched that video this afternoon live when they were doing this commission.
Yes.
You see, Esther, the one that will favor them, they will channel their energy to it. Have you looked at the contractors that are beneficiary of this road project that you are mentioning? The biggest road projects in Nigeria today, you know, you went to one company, and that's the company that the president has interest. It's like a family business. So every other minister you see that is, or governor that you see that is concentrating on road, go and look at the background of the company that are beneficiaries of these contracts. How many of these contracts are actually bidded and procured as expected? So when you now hear them talking about road, because this has now been the latest bride now, where you can float a company and give them contracts if it can be done at the top. Only one company is having all the biggest contracts in Nigeria today, road construction project that run into trillions of naira. Then others we copy from them. So I'm not surprised that road is now being the major celebrity that this government is concentrating on. We are good and fine. Road is not a bad one, you know, because every infrastructure in every infrastructural development follows through the road networks. Talking of electricity, sewage channels, and even telephone and all of that. It's a good one. But how transparent are these contracts before Nigerians?
Well, for now, the 27 road projects are worth 3.9 trillion naira. They are across 15 states, and they are valued at 3.9 trillion across the 15 states.
Yeah,
the minister approved projects span Adamawa, Benue, Cross River, Ebonyi, Ekiti, Kogi, Kwara, Lagos, Niger, Ondo, Osun, Oyo, Plateau, Taraba and Yobe states.
Yes, I heard
these are the states to benefit. So Nigerians were saying, why are the states? What about Imo? What about
why my own or my state?
So you know they were asking. I mean, these are what people were asking. What about Imo? What about Anambra? I mean, are there no federal projects there to be constructed? But someone said, well, boy, it's one of the
is the minister state.
So
they must benefit.
Benue, Edo. Okay, Benue is here.
Adamawa is here. My state is not
and
here.
almost 6 states in the southwest: Lagos, Ondo, Osun, Oyo, Kwara. You know, these states, specifically in the southwest, about 3 out of the 6 were awarded, this contract. So some person says it's a good development, but others are saying, are you doing phases? Maybe in the next dispensation, if he wins, the other states that were not mentioned here will be involved.
Well, we should not even be talking about the next dispensation because that one is still hanging in the balance, Esther.
But the APC has given a certification that they have won that election.
That's why we are calling on INEC. INEC must do the needful. There's no political party that should be boastful at this time because all the political parties have the same opportunity to contest that election and show their strength. Their strength is the Nigerian people is the strength of political party, and that because Nigerians have the right to make a categorical choice, among the political parties.
Mr. Akpabio has made such a confirmation before, and other APC stalwarts have made such statements that they would win this election.
Yes, Monkwiton is the one that we must tell that he should be transparent. If they win, there's no problem if we see that the electoral system was transparent all through, Esther. But these are the things we should be telling them with honor. Then Togri, they own the police and the armed forces. Togri that will now make people to shy away from a polling unit must not be encouraged. The national union that they normally use, they own the president of that association now. You know what happened in 2023 general election, both in the presidential election and the governorship election. In fact, that brought our party during the governorship election, especially in Lagos here. People never went out to vote again when they saw what happened in the presidential election. So all those things that will discourage Nigerians to come out and exercise their civic responsibility must not be encouraged. If those ones are not encouraged, this boasting that APC is boasting, I mean, it will not come to reality. PDP boasted that they were going to rule for 60 years. After 16 years, where are they today? We don't even know whether they are struggling to be even in the ballot.
Wow.
So whatever happened after this boasting, it depends on the way the system became transparent. You understand, Esther? So that Nigerians can begin to have their own choice and believe in the government they elect by themselves.
NNPP was not given access codes to upload candidates' names. David Umahi has challenged Peter Obi to a debate, and the DSS has arrested about 5 associates of former, former governor. That is Silva, for alleged coup, and I think he was also former Minister of State, Minister of Petroleum Resources.
Minister of State for Petroleum.
State for Petroleum Resources, yes. So they arrested 5 of his aides. Umar is challenging Mr. Peter Obi to a debate, and I don't know if Peter Obi is going to accept it, but if Peter Obi is to have any debate, it should be with other presidential aspirants.
Umahi is not a presidential candidate. Presidential candidate should debate with presidential candidate. Umahi is a minister appointed. If he needs debate, Umahi should be looking at, when Obi comes into power as president of this nation, then one of Obi's minister cannot challenge him to debate with him, not Obi. Umahi, if Umahi is calling on Obi for debate, it means they want to lock up their president again, like we saw in 2023 that he never attended any debate, and he never granted any press interview.
He granted a press interview to BBC.
Is it now? What is BBC? What is BBC? So Nigeria. So where are we not? Are we not speaking from the studio this evening? Why can't he grant us interview so that we can sit down and also asking questions that very prevalent to us as Nigerians?
The defense for that is that the president has his style. After all, he communicates via meetings. He communicates through his presidential media aides.
That's what his ties cannot be bigger than the people that elected him. If I next say that we're the one that elected him anyway, then you are talking. You talked about the other one you really like just now. I'm missing it now.
The what do you call it? Minister of State for Petroleum Resources.
Exactly. Yes.
5 of the aides being arrested over the alleged coup plot.
Yes, Silva. He has not come back. We were told that he went on, said he
was ill.
He went on medical tourism.
Yes.
Then he also has a conference after the medical tourism. I don't know how long this conference and medical tourism is taking. If he sends a claim, let him come back and defend himself, his involvement in whatever the alleged coup plot, because Nigerians cannot celebrate another coup any longer. We have left the military era. Anybody that is coming to talk about bringing military back to power is an enemy of Nigerians. Not even somebody like him, Esther. You know why I'm angry? He has been governor through this democracy, and he has also been a minister of the Federal Republic of Nigeria through this democracy. So where have Nigerians offended him that you want to bring back
have you heard about the proceedings where the DSS were interrogating this coupist? I think was it not Martins Ose that released a kind of video or audio of how the interrogation was going on. It was like they didn't even have any kind of credible evidence to hold on to during the questioning to say, okay, this is an evidence to prove that you were involved in this. It's almost like they're trying to force such a thing to happen. Do you think that alarm was just something to create a sense of empathy for the government?
They are in court. That's why they are in court. They should be able to prove themselves, have evidence to back it up. Coup issue is very delicate to speak on it, because sometimes they tell you that you even heard and you never reported.
Yes,
that's already you're already culpable. You're already culpable. So it's not something that anybody can actually discuss as, because I remember that VDN was invited by the SSS on this matter to come and tell them what he knows about what he put out. So let the court do their own investigation and the job that is expected of them. Then let the truth be told to Nigerians as expected. We have seen coup plot in this nation before, and we have seen people that have been tried, and we've seen how they came out of it, and some of them that were executed through it. So we want to also hear the end of this one as expected. But Silva must not run, because Silva is a beneficiary of this democracy, and he must not work to truncate this democracy that he has benefited so much from.
All right.
Thank you for watching that video. So guys, before you leave, look at it down here. Do well to subscribe and also put on your notification bell so that whenever we upload any video in this great platform, you will be the first to see it. And please don't forget to drop your comment at the comment section what you think about this video, your opinion as well. See guys, this is where I'm going to end the video, and I will see you guys some other time.